not be able to provide you with reimbursement of the trip as it would not fall under the policy guidelines.
Recording just got knocked out. I'm now live on YouTube talking to Matthew at On Call International. Is that the name of the company?
No, sir, but I'm not going to provide this information to you on a live recording that you're posting on YouTube. If you'd like my assistance, I'd be happy to assist you.
Do I have the legal right to record it on YouTube live? Yes or no?
Well, sir, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't tell you what your legal rights would be as far as recording.
Okay, then let's agree to disagree, and we'll let the lawyers figure that out because I'm not smart enough. And you said a bunch of stuff when the recording got knocked out. I'm in contact with the U.S. Embassy. I'm in contact with Senator Kamala Harris's office. I talked to them last night. They gave me the same runaround and song and dance you're giving me. That's recorded, but there was issues.
Under a song or dance. All I have asked from you is if you filed a claim, when you filed the claim, and if that claim was filed with Aon or with Celebrity Cruise Lines.
Okay, I'm going to repeat myself very carefully. Yes, I filed a claim. The rest of your questions, I do not know the specific answers. You keep talking about Celebrity and Aon, and I'm talking to, you work for On Call International, is that correct?
No, sir. I do not work for On Call International. I work for Aon. On Call International is an emergency assistance company that will help you in the event that you need to be evacuated off of a cruise ship, or that will assist you with making emergency arrangements to return home either sooner or later than expected. What we are is we are Aon. We are the third-party administrator for the cruise care protection through Celebrity. So we administer their policy. We answer questions about the policy. We initiate claims if you need to initiate a claim, and we process those claims for you.
I talked to John. Who did John work for?
Both John and Charles, the two representatives with whom you spoke prior to me, work for Aon.
They told me they work for On Call, I'm pretty sure. Can we get a copy of that recording?
Well, no, sir. Sir, I don't know why they would tell you they work for On Call. We work for Aon.
Okay. I talked to an On Call representative, I'm pretty sure, but are On Call and Aon the same corporation?
No, sir, they are not.
Are they under the same corporate umbrella?
No, sir, they are not.
Okay. So if On Call didn't file the claim and told me they did, what do we do now?
Well, when did you speak with On Call? Was it within the last day, or was it
Matthew,
March 10th?
Matthew,
Or February 20th?
Matthew, I have been damaged and harmed and kicked off a ship since February 27th. I am a disabled individual, and I'm just trying to stay mentally and physically as good as I can so that I don't get depressed and end up killing myself. Is that blunt enough for you?
Well, sir, and I am doing my best to assist you, so that way I can make sure that you go.
But if your best isn't good enough and I end up dead, will you be responsible for your corporation? Yes or no?
Sir, I'm not answering these types of questions. If you have questions about the policy, I'd be happy to answer them. If you'd like me to file claims for you, I'd be happy to send you the claim forms.
I already talked to the people at one or two or three of these companies. I am not able, just like at the American Embassy, to file the claim. I'm requesting accommodations, and I'd like to file a claim right now, please.
Okay, so are you filing a claim for a refund of the cruises, or are you filing a claim for the accommodations or for what you feel is the damages as a result of this?
Do you know the answer to that question, or are you asking it because you don't know?
No, sir. I'm asking so that way I know exactly what types of claims and where you need to file them.
Okay, I have, to the best of my knowledge, I've contacted this guy. And I'm trying to explain to you. Don't let me lose the thought because it's racing through my mind. I believe I wanted accounting from Celebrity. First of all, the money, and secondly, why they threw me off the ship. A written reason signed by the CEO, and I want to know if I can ever sail with RCL and Celebrity again. Okay, now before I forget, I'm telling you on 964-5475, I want to be on that ship. And you already told me I'm listening to you. You told me you don't know.
That's correct, sir. I've advised that if you would like to know if you are able to sail on March 24th sailing, that question must be raised to Celebrity Cruise Lines. I cannot answer that question.
Okay.
I can certainly file a trip interruption claim for February 27th. It looks like the March 10th to March 24th. I can file a trip cancellation claim for those dates.
Yeah, but the guy wrote me this guy with 3 names and 6 companies and whatever, and that's an exaggeration, and I'm a little bit frustrated because I've been on the phone, well, now only 5 minutes because we had to start all over again, but over 70 minutes, and I am in a little town in the middle of nowhere, driving a rental car, because that's what we did to do the best that we can, to do what we could. But we had the trip of a lifetime interrupted. We were going to Carnival in Rio de Janeiro. But the representatives for the company, first of all, the embassy told me, and I picked up a hitchhiker today, and he's telling me all medical, even for people that are not Argentina, is free, and so I could go to a mental hospital right now and get treated. Do you want me to do that to validate my claim, protect my claim, service my claim? What are the right words? I'm not a lawyer, and you're not a lawyer, but what am I supposed to be doing?
Well, what I can do for you, so I'm going to file 2 claims for you. The first claim is going to be a trip interruption claim. This is going to be for the February 27th claim, so that way you can claim for the portion of the cruise that you were unable to attend as a result of them telling you that you could not take the sailing. The second claim I'm going to file for you is for your March 10th cruise. I'm going to file the trip cancellation claim, so that way you can file the claim for the non-refundable portion of that cruise that has not been refunded back to you. If you'd like for me to file the trip cancellation claim for the March 24th cruise, I can certainly do so.
No, I want to get on the March 24th cruise. And please, everything you're saying to me, you're recording, I'm recording, please put it in simple English in a simple email to my email address with a copy to my wife. suksun12@gmail.com. suksun12@gmail.com. And mine is Steve W407@gmail.com. Steve W407@gmail.com. And I have more problems because they're telling me today that my email is being full. And I think I fixed that. I think I bought another $10. I got more problems with Google, but I will deal with my problems. I just need people that have the power and authority. I want to be on this March 24th with a visa to land in San Diego with my wife, and that's my whatever the word is, plan. Would that plan be good?
So for that, with regards to that, you would have to speak to Celebrity about that. I'm not going to be able to confirm or deny whether or not you're able to take that sailing.
Okay, give me the name and the contact information from your company, for the boss of your company to the boss at Celebrity, so I don't have to play the game for 2 more hours because I don't have communication. I don't have a phone. I don't have anything I need because I'm stuck in the middle of bumfuck nowhere with cell. There's nothing out here. It's just raw land, and it's very relaxing. It's very nice. It's very peaceful. Me and my wife, we pick up some nice hitchhikers to do good for other people. They appreciate it because it's raining and there's nobody out here, and so everybody's happy. It's a win-win-win deal. That's my goal. Now I want to be on this cruise ship. Did I make that clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. But again, I can't speak to whether or not you can board that cruise or you can take that cruise.
Then just send me written confirmation. Send me written confirmation, Matthew, that I have insurance, and I will show up the dock. I will rechange all my crew. Right now we're in a car that's supposed to be back in Buenos Aires on April 5th. My wife has a ticket on April 6th. The embassy has been contacted. I've canceled the payment on my credit card. I need to call Chase. I can't spend enough hours in a day to resolve all the differences from the damages that Celebrity has got me into. And you don't want to hear that if you get me so fucked up, I'll just jump off the fucking roof. But I like to do it in Thailand, so at least I could have a nice get my paperwork squared away for my wife.
Mr. Wilner, what I can do for you, the only thing I can do for you right now is I can start these claims. And I'd be happy to start them with you. I just want to confirm some of the information that you gave to me.
Okay.
So you said that you want all of this information to be emailed to yourself and to your wife. I just wanted to confirm the email address, make sure I heard it correctly. I have your wife's email address as S like Sierra, U, K as in Kilo, S like Sierra, U, N as in November, 12@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then your email address, I heard you say Steve W., but I missed the numbers at the end.
407. Should be on the policy.
Okay. No, sir, we don't have that information.
Okay.
So I have Steve, like your first name, W, like Wilmer, 407@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's correct. Matthew, don't you have any people that work between Celebrity, On Call International, and Aeon or whatever the company is?
Well, again, we administer the policy for celebrities. What we would do is, once we get your claim paperwork back, we would reach out to Celebrity to confirm some of the information, to confirm the trip costs, to find out if they provided any type of refunds to you, so that way we can see if this is a payable.
But Matthew, I'm making a legal request under the American with Disabilities Act for an accommodation. I believe they're discriminatory, and you are a party to that because your company is not acting with accommodations that have very little business effect on you. So if you really were helping disabled individuals and you were properly trained and educated and you really cared about people like myself, you would reach out and get this done today instead of being 3 weeks later and not caring what the hell happens to me. But don't get me wrong, dude, it happens all the friggin' time.
Mr. Wilner, but again, all I can do for you, you're contacting the insurance company, so I can file an insurance claim for you.
Well, yeah, no, I've been there with Allstate Insurance. Go to. There's a guy, the Judge Bailey. Wait, no, let me finish, baby. The Judge Bailey in El Dorado County. He's been barred for the rest of his life. I think he was a pretty good judge in that he heard me, but also he was in bed with the Allstate Insurance guy who is also a pro tem judge in El Dorado County, and that got covered up just like you're covering up for Celebrity.
He can't help you with anything.
Mr. Wilner,
Finish.
I don't know why you.
End of the
I'm not
call.
sure what you think I'm covering up. I'm offering to file a claim for you.
Thank you. Let's do that. Let's do that, Matthew. Let's do that, Matthew.
So the next thing we need is we do need a phone number to keep on file. I know you said that you were away. Is there a good daytime phone number that we'll be able to reach you should we have any questions or need to contact you about your claim?
858-848-5352, 858-848-5352. It doesn't work. It's Google Voice. You can call 619-449-2803, 619-449-2803, and she'll tell you she has nothing to do with this. And I make a legal notice here and an offer of proof that she is a conflict of interest and protecting herself at my expense. And there's a lot of other issues there. Now, write down country code 54. And what's your number, baby?
What number?
Your phone number and your cell phone.
I don't have.
Let me see if I can. I hope I don't lose you the call here.
Well, sir, the one phone number is fine because I can put in the request to do all correspondence via email. I just need to put in a phone number on file. So the 858 number is sufficient.
Okay, but I think I put it in other things. It's available. It's her phone number in Argentina, but there's a lot of problems with it. So, okay, what next?
So I'll just request that any correspondence be via email.
That's good, but I appreciate.
I want to confirm.
But if you do, set a time and a date and a phone call, preferably on Argentina time, so that it's not. Right now, it's 7:00 at night. I don't know what time it is where you're at, and I'm being distracted from other things that I should be doing. And contact Senator Kamala Harris's office. They've lost my. Oh, that was the other thing we figured today. I'm going to use my address in Northern California, and I'm going to call my elected representative there. But it's probably the senator's probably Dianne Feinstein. That's a piece of work in my opinion, but I won't go there. I'm going to call the House of Representatives and see if they will help me and all the issues there because I'm in contact with Senator Kamala Harris's office, but she's running for president. She's not doing her job, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want with it.
So, Mr. Wilner, since you had mentioned your address in Northern California, the next question I was going to have for you is that all reimbursements are provided by check in the name of each insured person. So we do want to make sure that we have the most valid address on file for you.
Send it to my wife. Send it to my wife in Thailand. Send it to my wife in Thailand.
Okay. And to what address would that be?
It should be on file with Celebrity in the reservation.
But again, so this is not Celebrity, so they do not give us access to the contact information for all of their guests.
Okay. 20/91.
San Diego, correct.
20/91. Move 7.
Yes.
Move 7.
How do you spell that, sir?
Good luck on any of this, dude. MOO7, the number 7.
I have to play all
Okay.
And then what's the other part of that Sama Prakan thing? Here, you talk to him, please.
TAI.
Can you hear her? Turn over so the man can hear you,
You
please.
know that. You
I
tell
know.
them.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one good enough.
TAIBAN.
Taiwan.
Spell then.
T-A.
So that was TAIPAN?
B-A-N. B-A-N.
Yeah, okay. So that's T as in Tango, A-I, B as in Bravo, A-N like November.
Yeah.
That's what program, you know.
Okay.
Mung. M-U-A-N-G.
MUENNT.
Oh, M-U-E-N-G. M-U-E-N-G. But they change all the time too, but I won't tell you that. Yeah. Argentina has much better street addresses than
Yeah.
Thailand. M-U-E-N-G. Samut Prakan. S-A-M-U-T. P-R-A-K-E-N. You can use one word or two.
PRNKAN.
P-R. What?
PR, yes, you said PR.
Prakan. P-R-A-K-A-N.
Okay.
And then just put Suma Prakan, Thailand, underneath that. That's the city or country or county or province. And then Thailand.
Okay.
And then what's the zip code?
10280.
10280.
Okay, I'm going to repeat this whole thing back to you to make sure I have it correctly.
Okay, she's going to listen.
So I have 25. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
20/91.
Okay, so I have 2591.
No, 20. Matthew. 20. 20 /
Oh, I apologize. Okay, 20/591.
No. Wow. Am I that bad or just everybody with the on the works at your end of the phone gets it wrong? 20/91.
Okay, I don't know where I got the 5 then. I apologize. So 20/91. Mu7, M as in Mike, OO7.
Yes.
Taiban, that's T as in Tango, A-I, B as in Bravo, A-N like November. Mueng, that's M as in Mike, U, E as in Echo, N as in November, G as in Golf. Samut Prakan, so that's S as in Sierra, A, M as in Mike, U, T as in Tango, P as in Papa, R, A, K as in Kilo, A, N as in November, Thailand, and the postal code is 10280.
You have to put Muang Samut Prakan together and then Samut Prakan, the other thing, separate.
So you got Mung Suma Prakan and then you repeat Suma Prakan. The Mu is a sub.
Could you repeat that for me?
The Moon Sunga Prakan is like a district, and then you have to put the province Suma Prakan. So you have to say Suma Prakan after the Mu Suma Prakan.
Muang, not Mu.
Wrong.
So it'd be the Taiban, Mueng, Suma Prakan, Thailand, 10280.
Right.
Okay.
Whew.
Now, because I am filing two claims for you, what I'm going to do is I am going to give you two separate claim numbers. I'm going to give you the claim number for the trip interruption claim first, and then I'm going to redo all of this to get you the claim number for the second claim. Do you have a pen and paper available?
I do not, so that's why I'm going to wait for your email.
Okay, well, you should receive the email momentarily. The email is coming from travelclaimforms@aon.com. The claim number is going to be the subject line of that claim. Of that email, I apologize. However, now that I've filed this claim for you, if you contact our office and give them your name, they will be able to pull up the claim for you. It'll just be one moment while I put together the claim initiation for the second claim for the March 10th trip.
Okay, and what are we going to do with the March 24th?
The March 24th, I would recommend you contact Celebrity, and I'd be happy to transfer you to them to find out if they would allow you to take that trip before you file any type of claim.
But we're going to get the same runaround that I've been over the almost an hour and a half now. And so when I went to college a long, long time ago, probably before you were born, maybe not because the other guy was 63, they said, don't take that monkey on your back. So would you please handle that and talk to Celebrity for me? And I give you full and complete authority. I waive all privacy. I am open and totally honest and transparent. And I will be I will feel discriminated against and file actions. And I've already, all this stuff, this is all documented. So I already talked to the lawyer here in Argentina the other day because I was doing something else and we briefly mentioned it. And he thinks I seem to have an action, which is pretty typical of lawyers. That's what it's all about. But then it's out of his expertise in maritime law. And then we get into insurance and then we get into all this stuff. All I want is, and you have limits on all this stuff, right?
Limits on, what do you mean? Limits on what, sir?
On the policy. The guy, this Corey guy, he said up to $500 for the trip rerouting or whatever it is. I've burned through that in a heartbeat. And
it depends on what benefit you're claiming for. So the maximum benefit for trip interruption is your total trip cost. So the most you can pay is the most you can receive from us is the total amount you paid for your cruise. For trip cancellation, it's the same. So the most you can receive from us for the March 10th trip is the total amount that you paid. Now, as far as contacting Celebrity and finding out for you if they would allow you to board the March 24th cruise, that's unfortunately not something I am able to do. The cruise line would not give me any type of acknowledgement. They would not answer that question for me. They would tell me to have you contact them. So I'd be happy to transfer you over to them once I'm done initiating the second
But
claim.
what happens if they've already refunded the money? What happens and if they continue their bias and discriminatory actions against me and you're a party to that?
Well, if they've already refunded, if they do refund the money to you, so if they've already given you the full amount that you've paid for these cruises, then there would be nothing that we can do to assist you at that point because you have already received all of the compensation that the policy is designed to provide. Then moving forward at that point, that would be something that you would have to discuss with the cruise line itself.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you, but you're not a lawyer and I'm not a lawyer. And then there's going to be a bunch of language in both your policy and their policies that tries to protect them. But I've been damaged here. Would you agree with that? Yes or no? Or would you answer that?
That's not something I can really answer because I don't know what the situation was. All I know is that you had a cruise and that you said that they kicked you off of the cruise. They told you could not take it, but I don't know what the scenario was, so I would not be able to advise whether or not there was any damages. And again, as you said,
but isn't that part of the claim?
Answer that question.
Isn't that part of the claim, Matthew, or am I just an idiot?
No, sir. The only thing that you can claim for through us is the portion of the cruise vacation that has not been refunded to you by the cruise line. We are not designed to provide coverage for anything else. There's a difference between a liability insurance and travel protection. We are your travel protection. If you feel that Celebrity Cruise Lines owes you some sort of damages, that would have to go through their own liability insurance.
But what about the rest of the trip? That's what's unclear. as I understand it, I only sold the policies. I didn't have any issues with them with my clients, and I would get involved at that point and learn. And I'm trying to learn now. But aren't you supposed to get me back to where I was going, which was San Diego?
Well, we are designed to get you to wherever your flights were taking you. So if you had a flight that was taking you to this cruise and then a flight scheduled to return you home, then that's what you are claiming for through us. And that's what you're claiming is what you did not get back.
No,
So
I
if you
wasn't
had flights
flying,
that were not
and we didn't
refundable,
book
you're
that
submitting-
yet. Maybe I'm confused, Matthew. I apologize. I'll give you the sorry for the inconvenience, and I apologize, Matthew. But the problem is, we came to Buenos Aires to get on one cruise line. While doing that, we made a personal choice to take 2 more cruises and relax and have a very pleasant time and go to San Diego and then continue our travels from San Diego then. But the rest of the story, which gets more confusing, do you want to hear it or not?
Well, as far as what we're designed to cover, we're designed to cover the non-refundable prepaid amount. So anything that has already been paid to Celebrity Cruise Lines for your sailings, that's what you're claiming for through us. Anything that has not been paid yet is not something that you can claim for through us. That's something that would have to be discussed with Celebrity if you feel that it is owed.
So because I don't have any plane tickets after San Diego, I have no insurance?
No, what I'm stating is that if you did not book a flight yet, if you did not have a flight scheduled to take you home, then we would not be able to pay for any flight to take you home. We're designed to cover the prepaid amount, the amounts that have already been paid to the cruise line. Basically, if you file a claim through us...
Yeah, but I didn't... Well, no, wait, stop. Celebrity quoted me an outrageous price for the airfare, and there's a backstory to that too. I won't tell you, but it's there, and I will tell you if you want to know. So we booked our own flight to Buenos Aires. Then my wife got denied boarding. So did my original cruise include that flight that she was denied boarding? And then I have a $2,000. Right now I just wrote or I just talked to Bangkok Bank on my credit card with Kiwi flight that I rebooked it with Kiwi because the original ticket was with Kiwi and it was denied by Norwegian Airlines, I believe illegally. And then we bought another ticket that cost $2,000. And then when she went to the airport, they made her buy another ticket that she has right now to go back to Thailand on April 6th. So they have us torn apart again.
Sir, and again, I can only answer to questions relating to the policy that was purchased, which is designed to provide coverage for the amounts that are paid to the cruise line. So if all of this was paid to a separate company or paid independently, we would not be able to provide any coverage for those. We can only, the easiest way to explain it is that if we approve your claim for cancellation, the most you can receive from us is your total cruise cost, not including the amount you paid for the travel protection plan.
Not including. So I think is that like $300? Because they haven't communicated with me. Why are they refusing to communicate with me?
As far as how much the travel protection plan was?
As far as everything, why I was thrown off the ship. I don't need my money back. I need my fucking vacation, dude.
Oh, yes, but again, I'm an insurance company, so all I can answer is as far as getting a reimbursement for the cruise that you were unable to take or that you were denied boarding for. So as far as the insurance cost, I show that the insurance cost for your February 27th trip was $59 a person, for your March 10th trip was $89 a person, and for your March 24th trip was $89 a person. But again, we are designed to provide coverage for just the non-refundable portion of the cruise, not including the cost of the protection plan itself. Anything that is booked separately or independently, such as the airfare, that's not something that we would be able to provide a compensation to you for.
Okay, I'll wait for your email. But so if they refunded the amount of the insurance too, but they could just be playing there's a guy that's part of the parents' rights stuff, and he gets into what do they call it? Loss mitigation or loss prevention or something like that by corporations. So is that what they're doing, and they're just protecting themselves financially at my expense for what they did wrong, and then I have to file a lawsuit and prove with all their exclaimers and disclaimers and all that other stuff, which is so their website is just you can't even the contract is not even negotiable. It's click a button, and if you don't click the button, you're done. So that gets into some more legality stuff.
And again, I apologize. I wish I was able to assist you with something more than what I can, but all I can really do is what I have already done for you, which is I have filed the 2 claims for you.
Okay, file the claim for the third cruise, because we're gonna go get on it and go to San Diego if we can and get a visa and all of that. I'm trying to get the government, the Kamala Harris, but she just like you're again, we're still filing the claim weeks later, and all you would really do is you get me back in on, but you didn't put me on the ship to go to Carnival, which is what we planned to do. You didn't do that.
Again, sir, I think you're confusing who you're speaking with. It sounds like you feel like you're speaking to Celebrity Cruise Lines, that we didn't put you back on a ship to take you there. We are an insurance company, so all we can do is file claims and answer questions about the insurance policy that was purchased. If you're not satisfied with what happened, with how Celebrity treated you, or the fact that they denied you boarding or did not let you board another sailing, that's something you have to discuss with Celebrity Cruise Lines. I can only answer questions as far as what the travel protection plan.
But I contacted you and I contacted them. Matthew, please listen. I contacted you, and while I was on the ship, I asked Celebrity to contact you, because if they would have contacted you and you would have done your job, maybe I wouldn't have been thrown off the ship.
Sir, again, there's nothing that we would have been able to do to prevent them from telling you to get off of the cruise ship.
If they were breaking the law and you are my agent, if they were breaking the law and violating my rights, and you are my agent and you refuse to assist me, and they refuse to be in touch with you because you guys know what you're doing. That's what you do every day. I was thrown off a ship forcefully by a Malta port guy that didn't want to be recorded because he had diplomatic immunity.
Again, sir, that's not something that I can. Really
Okay, I hear you. You said it enough times, but please send me an email and put me in touch with the person from your company that gets in touch with the CEO at Celebrity, so we can get this resolved, so that we could get back on the ship and go to San Diego. And I have a tenant moving out. You don't even know the problems I have, Matthew.
But again, sir, there's nobody here is going to be able to contact the CEO at Celebrity to find out whether or not they're going to let you board the ship.
Give me the Celebrity at Aeon. Give me the Celebrity at Aeon, and I will reach out to them to put me in touch with the CEO at the Celebrity, and they can blow me off. John Ledger, he keeps delegating down, and I still haven't got the answer from the FCC, but at least John Ledger is telling me he's working on it, and I keep getting some information, very backdoor, very I don't know what the word is, but probably as confused as you are right now, or whatever, or I am. I don't know. Okay, Matthew, you've been very good, very kind. Thank you very much. Did we talk before?
I don't believe we have.
Okay. Because the lady, I got the other lady, I got run around. She told me she filed the case. So I've been waiting, and nothing's happened. This should have been put in a letter or an email, but you would tell me you wouldn't have the address, and then we could get into all that shit. So thank you very
What
much.
I've done for you, I've filed 3 separate claims for you.
Okay.
So you should have 3 emails to both email addresses, to yours as well as to your wife's. And each one is going to contain the same forms for each individual cruise. At your convenience, we just need you to complete the forms and submit them to us, and we'd be happy to start processing.
Oh my God. No. I've asked you as an accommodations under the Americans with Disability Act to complete the form for me. Please take legal notice and an offer of proof.
Legally, I'm not allowed to do so.
Then put it in writing and sign your name.
I cannot complete your form on your behalf.
Put it under the Americans with Disability Act. Have your lawyer swear to that and sign his name, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling, Mr. Muller. I do wish you the best of luck with resolving this entire situation.
Yeah, good luck. Thank you. Where's that?
Nothing happened. You should talk and
Okay.
continue.
Okay.